If a woman knows that a man is a cheater, it's a red flag, and they choose, if they know, not to accept that. Correct? Do we agree on that?
There's a saying, all men are liars. Women know the nature of men.
Okay, so
You've
here's
heard a man with a
so
wandering eye. You've
so
never heard a woman with a
again.
wandering eye, because men require loyalty, but they don't want to give that same loyalty
Okay,
to a
so I'm
woman.
gonna
So they
ask.
hold women to a different
I'm
standard.
gonna
That's
ask the
Just
question
why
just
again.
answer
they
his
make the
question, please.
analogy
I'm gonna
when you
ask.
compare a
I'm gonna ask the
cheater
question.
who's
I'm gonna,
violating
again.
somebody's
Yeah,
relationship
Stop.
David,
to
Kiki, let
a
her finish.
cheater
What's
when it's
going
not
on,
the
Kiki?
same thing.
I
You
got
wanted
tired of
to
this.
answer,
Okay.
now you got it.
Stop.
Women don't care about men's promiscuity. That
Yes, they do.
it's
Yes,
already
they
been it's
do.
it's
No
already been
woman wants a man with a high body count that been with a lot of bitches,
That,
because that
that,
okay.
lets
Wait, wait,
women
wait, wait,
know
wait, wait, wait,
that you
wait.
don't
Now that
take
we're here,
bitches
okay.
serious,
Now
that
that we're
you're
here,
not
okay,
real.
great.
Mm.
Okay,
I don't
great.
want
Now
no
that we're here,
promiscuous
wait.
man.
Now that we're here, you just sold the whole thing. Now that we're here,
Right,
if
but it's
women,
the
if
same
wait,
way.
no, no,
The
no,
same
stop,
thing
stop, stop,
that
stop,
y'all
stop,
want
stop,
from
stop,
us,
stop,
we
love,
stop,
want
stop.
from
No, no,
you.
no, 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 no.
love, you have to breathe.
Now that we're here, now that you just said that women actually don't care or do care about men's
Of course.
promiscuity, if women keep accepting it, that means it's your fault. So now we're back at the game of whose fault is it? If women really care about men's promiscuity, why do you always get dicked by the men that get the most pussy?
What's good with the YouTube? It's your boy Vick Reacts. Bumming at you with a brand new video. Hey man, today we got a banger, man. Today we got Fatty with another video. Title says, he said women love cheaters and got jumped. Cheeky Banner, Irkan Ali, Little Black Book 91. Now I ain't gonna lie, fool. Every time I see Fatty upload, fool, I damn near be wanting to react to it because I know it's gonna be a banger, bro. Once again, I said I gotta get on the panels. I will get on the panels. Y'all gotta fuck with your boy though. So before we get into the video, bro, if y'all like that intro and that played at the beginning of the video, be sure to like the video. Because if you like the intro, you gonna like the video. Comment you guys something about the video or me. Subscribe if you know and mess with the content, man. Without further ado, let's get into it.
I just want to piggyback on that because he said something about like the outcomes of cheating, right? Some men don't because of the fear of what they might lose, right? And I think cheating also happens so much because you also you feel like you need to lie to keep your situation and to keep your self-interest, and then when it all blows up you get upset when you could just be honest about it, right? So lying about it doesn't work for you in any way. You're going to lose if you cheat, but you can't. I've heard people say like, oh well, cheating is better because if I tell the truth then you're going to leave me. Well, that's a consequence of cheating. When you deceive people, there is consequence. When you lie at work, cheat on a test at school, when you do anything outside of integrity amongst other people, there will be a consequence. But that doesn't mean make your partner suffer because you're more concerned with having your cake and eating
So
it too.
only cheating if I
So
get
so
caught. And
so let
I
me.
not really even trying to get funny. Like if I don't get caught, it didn't happen. Go ahead,
We're
Chicky.
still cheating, and
So
only
I know
you
Chicky
know.
wants to.
so Jazz, you let me ask you this. Do you think that the character of somebody that cheats actually cares about the consequence of things? Or do they care about the benefit of something other besides the consequence?
I think it's both because they care about keeping their own self-interest, and they also care about what they could lose if they're honest
Yeah,
about
okay.
They
Okay,
want
so
their, they want their cake.
so we agree there. But again, we're talking about the character of a
Mhm.
cheater. The character of a cheater, can you change that? Or do they have to change that themselves? Their
Yes,
being, who they are in the depths of their soul. If
there's
you are a
nothing I
cheater,
can do.
what can you do with a cheater?
There absolutely nothing. I can't
Okay.
change anybody.
And
Change
it has nothing to do with consequence. If they a cheater, they just gonna cheat, right?
Once a
until
cheater,
they
always a
realize,
cheater.
until they really realize and
Unless they want to change themselves, correct?
absolutely. That's with
But
anything.
Oh,
Cheeky, what you about to say?
What's so
I'm
wrong with
just saying it sounds to no, Jazz, we're in
Oh, so
agreement.
hold no, so hold
Jazz,
on.
we're in agreement in what you're saying. I think consequences don't matter. A cheater's going to cheat because he already knows the consequences,
I think
and
that's
that's just part of his character. People of good character don't cheat because that's just not in their character. The
so
same thing would apply. The
so-
same thing would apply to women who are promiscuous or who decide that they want to be or do a certain thing. That's just who you are. It's
Let him
not a
finish.
man.
Hold on, love. You gotta wait.
It is not a man's responsibility to change a promiscuous woman. She has to do that on her own. She needs to take an account. She needs to take an account and do all those things. It doesn't matter if she's signify or what do you call it? If her actions lead her to a relationship, that relationship doesn't change the fact that she's still promiscuous and she needs to change her behavior. And you shouldn't put it on the person who may have gone into a relationship with her. You shouldn't put any accountability on that person, assuming that that person believes that person is changed. Correct?
Okay, but why are you choosing?
Just 1 second, Jeremy. Let Ali and then Teraney and Love afterwards. Okay.
I'm asking y'all, Teraney, Jazz, Love, Damien, and Heather and Jasmine with that phenomenal breakdown that Cheeky. I was hoping he was coming right back to that. Whose fault is it that a man, I'm just saying man in general, can't make an honest woman out of a woman, and if she's not afraid of losing them, whose fault is that?
You can't change her just so she can be with you.
No, I didn't ask you.
Who are you?
Teraney,
You're an option.
Teraney,
So
can you
if
ask
you like her,
Teraney, you have to engage with the conversation, Teraney.
Can you just like
Teraney,
Cheeky,
well, actually, Teraney, can you repeat the question?
no, I'm just responding because he's saying you better change her.
Bro be throwing the edits on that motherfucker. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, fool. Who is he to even be saying shit like that, though? You acting like you OZ. You acting like you the baddest shit on the panel. You acting like you the finest shit on the panel. Talk about, oh, you just an option. I understand women do have more options than men. But at the end of the day, baby, you think you only one that got options?
Ali, you are going to learn today. You are going to learn today, Ali.
No, you're right. No, Teraney, I give you that. Whose fault is it that she's not an honest woman and he can't make her a wife and she's not afraid to lose a man? Whose fault is that?
That's her fault.
No, I want her to say it. That's why I asked her. I want her to say it, not you, Jazz.
What's the like?
It's the change, the control.
You and I think that's what we need to understand.
No, Jazz. Y'all saying it like that in the very beginning. It was already put on. Damien has said it was the man's fault for rewarding the women that were this way.
No,
and
I think
he said they were wrong for enabling her. They was wrong for still entertaining these women, and he put it on the man. That's how we got here. We would have never had that discussion.
No, okay, but Ali, what he said was this: if men are so upset with the behaviors of women, promiscuity, OnlyFans, prostitution, if men stopped participating in these things and said, hey, we don't want to deal with any. If men in mass said no more, we don't want to deal with promiscuous women. We don't want to deal with women that are participating in these things. We're not marrying y'all. We'll never take you seriously. What he's saying is you might see a switch because women naturally want to be, you know what I'm saying? We want to.
No,
let me finish.
No.
Go ahead.
No. It has always been whores. What are you saying? It has always been females like that. What are you saying? It has always been females like that all throughout history. What are you saying? That field will never die. It don't matter. Y'all just not gonna get wife. That's really on the man to be able to tell what kind of woman he dealing with. If you know she not this, if you know she not wife material, man, don't treat her like a wife. It's simple. Put her in a place that she's supposed to be. It's that simple.
So all I'm saying is if men decided to refrain from participating in the issues that they're complaining about, that can maybe see a switch. Just like if women decide
it won't be no switch.
All women are not going to give men sex unless men have degrees, unless men have careers, unless men are marrying us within a year. You will see a shift.
No, now that will cause a switch for sure. That's why every man grinding for money, because they know the money is what get the bed. At the end of the day, fool. So that's right. That's true. But I don't feel like the demand is like that for the women, because if that was the case, you would see more. That's what men being wanted was housewives, bro. Women reverted from that. Men want families. Women reverted from that. You know what I'm saying? With the feminist movement, like that shit switched it all up. But now today, social media is OZ. It's OZ, bro. You go on social media, you seeing females freshly turning 18 OnlyFans. Damn, at first you used to have to, at least, if you ain't going to college, you used to have to at least try to get a job first, and then you fall on your ass, and then you resort to doing shit like that. They doing that shit fresh. They probably doing it in high school for real. I'm gonna be 100% real. They probably doing it in high school. They done already been cranking it. So by the time they 18, they damn near veterans. This shit is, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, women not going based off what a man demand is. Like they don't really care. They think they so OZ they could pull a man in any situation. And I ain't gonna lie, they can. Even her, she said she got options. You know she do though. Like it's no doubt in my mind that when she said that, she fully believed it 100% because she probably do got hella men in her inbox hitting her. I'm talking about somebody probably watching my video right now, probably in their inbox, nigga. Hey, you not innocent. I see you. So I'm gonna just be real. If females wanted to switch, they would. They do what they want to do. And men, they do what the women wanted to do. That's why a lot of men be flexing money and jewels and stuff like that. It's only a minority of men that's rich and don't show it. Trust me.
Because it will be a cutoff. Men will start positioning themselves just so they can get access to women again, and vice versa.
So I love how y'all did this again. Cheeky walked that all the way down and got y'all to commit all the way to the fact that the cheater controls whether the cheater changes or not.
But we're talking about two different.
No. Let me.
It don't matter,
ma'am. It's still.
Why is promiscuity?
Can y'all? Hello,
equated with
please.
cheating?
Please,
It's not the
please.
same
Excuse
thing.
me. I was speaking. Right.
So.
Hey, Teraney.
Y'all cut us off.
You get shot right to the universe. I'm telling you straight up. You come in with that, you're gonna get shot straight to the universe. You ain't gotta worry about coming back.
Let's go.
This is this. Every time, if a man enables you to do something wrong, y'all want the man to take the accountability with it collectively. But if we do something wrong, which y'all usually conflate the cheater to men, you'll say he's a cheater and the responsibility's on the cheater, and the cheater changing is up to that person. It's not my responsibility to change the cheater, motivate the cheater, influence the cheater. Hey, Teraney.
Why are you choosing a cheater?
Teraney, you are being disrespectful on purpose. He literally told you not to interrupt him, and you like let him finish.
I am married. Okay.
No protest. No, you have to accept it because he told you. He
is my master.
No, he's the host of the show.
You are your master.
He's the host of the show. So no, hey, Teraney, no discussion, no argument. Just please play nice. Let him finish. You can reply after he finish, please.
Well, that's an example too. While Cheeky was talking about the cheating, nobody interrupted y'all when y'all gave your answers.
Oh my God. Oh, okay.
You still doing? You can't control yourself, Teraney.
That's fair.
It's fine. You guys can get on YouTube till he finishes.
Y'all pick and choose. Just like a shout out to my brother Will. When you want to be honest, when you want to lie, when you want to be truthful, when you want to manipulate, whatever you want to do, y'all pick and choose. But he walked that down perfectly too, and he kept going. I don't even know how to pick. Like, I'm too hot that when I get y'all to concede somewhere, he walked it down all the way in different angles. You said it's up to the cheater to change their behaviors. So if marriages are declining because a 304 still can't change her mentality, and she still hasn't chose to want to be a wife, and like the sister right here next to me, Love, said that sisters don't even want to get married. Y'all don't want to be men-centered. And
Majority want to. I don't want to.
Can't see. Then it's y'all responsibility to want to be wives, because if 304s don't exist, we can't entertain them. If most of y'all are wives, then most men are going to get married. It's up to you to want to change the market, because you control the market on what a man is entertaining. Either
it's basically what I just said.
A 304 who will always be a 304, or he's entertaining a wife who you can't even make into a 304, because if she can be a wife, that means you can't even change her into a 304, which means most of these women are 304s.
So let me say this.
Now you can go and interrupt it.
Can I? Yes. He's finished. Let me. Okay. So this is the question I.
Ain't no way they finna defend this. What's Jazz looking like? Like she over here thinking of a response. She thinking hard as shit. Look at her face.
He's finished. Let me. Okay. So this is the question I have. Why are we equating?
Oh no, she's talking to somebody else. Hey, well, I'm over here like, what the fuck going on? You know the females love the facial features. Look at every single female on the panel, fool. Not the bottom two. These two, they act like women. But the top three.
So let me say this.
Now you can go and interrupt it.
Can I? Yes. He's finished. Let me. Okay. So
you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, they so lost and flabbergasted that he just said that. But what's crazy is that he said a fact. He said 100% fact, my nigga. Women dictate the market. I just said that. I went into a whole spiel earlier about that. Women dictate the market. It depends on the women. So if the women align themselves a certain way, shit align a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Because we allow women to do that shit. So at the end of the day, I mean, and they are the commodity. You know what I'm saying? Every man want a wife, bro. Literally, like every man want a wife that's gonna be on his program. So at the end of the day, it makes sense.
This is the question I have. Why are we equating a person that's promiscuous to a person that's a cheater?
I can answer that.
Same thing.
I'll answer after
that
the fact.
again?
It's a different thing.
Hey,
No.
They did the same. She doing the same thing Damien did to deflect.
No.
Let us. Hey. If we are going to jump, everybody can jump. Let her finish.
Thank you.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead.
Fair. I like that. It's not the same thing. A person being promiscuous within themselves when they don't have any ties or any loyalty to another person is not the same as somebody breaking someone's trust and breaking a covenant. So let's compare a cheater to a cheater. Why do men value being promiscuous within themselves, within the male community? If a man gets a lot of women, he's that guy. He's that dude. But then
Because
when they see a woman with the same traits as them, it's disgusting.
there's a question, right, Love?
Disgusting for us too to see a
She's not
man
finished.
that's
not
ran
finished.
through with
Love, there's a
saggy
question,
balls,
right?
that's been
One
with a
second.
lot of
She's
women.
not finished.
No, Love, there's a question, right? Or is it a statement? Because
Well, I'm
it sounds
asking,
like
how is cheating and promiscuity the same thing? It's not.
no, they are not the same. They are not
They're
the
not
same.
the same. So you can't
Wait.
judge them the same. Judge a cheater with a cheater, because that's equal. A promiscuous person isn't betraying anyone, but maybe
So
they're not betraying anyone. A cheater is betraying someone that they're in a relationship with.
I'll explain it, right? Because it's the analogy that I'll use. I'll use something different. I use cheating very specifically, right? Cheating tends to be women's deal breaker, right? For the most part. If a woman knows that a man is a cheater, it's a red flag, and they choose, if they know, not to accept that, correct? Do we agree on that?
You know, there's a saying, all men are liars. Women know the nature of men.
Okay, so
You've heard a man with a wandering eye. You've
so
never heard a woman with a
again,
wandering eye, because men require loyalty, but they don't want to give that same loyalty
okay,
to a
so I'm
woman.
gonna
So
ask.
they hold women to a different standard.
I'm gonna ask
That's
the
why
question
Just
again.
answer his
they make the
question, please.
analogy,
I'm
because
gonna
you
ask.
compare a
I'm gonna ask the
cheater
question.
who's violating
Again.
somebody's
Yeah,
relationship.
Stop.
Kiki, let her finish.
What's going on?
Kiki, let her
I got tired of this.
Okay.
Now you got
Stop.
Okay, so
Stop.
now that we got there, the answer
Just
is
answer
yes,
his
right?
question.
The answer is yes, right? I'm not going to use her answer because it's a diatribe, but the long answer, the short answer, the short answer to that question is yes. If women know a man is a cheater, she's bound to push him to the side. If a man societally and traditionally known that a woman is promiscuous, he is bound to push her to the side. I'm using one-to-one equivalence when it comes to sexual history and sexual proclivities. If a woman if a man know, let me. You asked for the explanation. That is the reason why I think they're comparable, because cheating to a woman is women don't care about men's promiscuity.
Yes,
It's
they
already
do.
been.
Yes, they do. No
It's already
woman
been.
wants a man with a high body count that been with a lot of bitches, because that
Okay,
lets you know
wait.
that you don't
Now that
take
we're here,
bitches serious.
okay. Now that we're here, okay,
Still.
great.
Mm.
Okay,
I don't
great.
want
Now
no
that we're here,
promiscuous
wait.
man.
Now that we're here, you just sold the whole thing. Now that we're here,
Right,
if
but
women,
it's the same way.
no,
Same thing that y'all want from us, we want from you.
No.
Love, you have to breathe.
Now that we're here, now that you just said that women actually don't care or do care about men's
Of course.
promiscuity. If women keep accepting it, that means it's your fault. So now we're back at the game of whose fault is it? If women really care about men's promiscuity, why do you always get dicked by the men that get the most pussy?
First of all, fool, look at her face. Look at her, bro. This shit be funny as hell. Like, you going on and on and on. No, you going on and on and on. You the one that asked the question. He re-asked it to you in a different way and got your face looking like this.
You care about men's promiscuity. If women keep accepting it, that means it's your fault. So now we're back at Now we're back at
Look.
the game of whose fault is it? If women really care about men's promiscuity, why do you always get dick by the men that get the most pussy?
Y'all see her face? She is distraught.
If men really care about women being hoes, then why do they keep getting slayed by hoes?
Here's
It's the same question in reverse.
and Damien, this goes back to why I couldn't wait. Let me finish.
Hey,
love.
Let each other finish. Love.
I want to.
This goes now. It's all
Like it took her that long to come up with something, and then she came up with some bullshit at that. But like, damn, why can't you just like, okay, yeah, you right? Nah, then why is it the man then that do? It's all. He made a valid point. You can't be like, okay, yeah, you right. It's up to the like what? You can't just take accountability. You gotta jump another hoop. You gotta jump another rope. Like, goddamn.
Circle. This goes back to why I can't agree with men taking the lead, because a woman just explained how they accept promiscuity for men and they don't want it. Now, if we want to blame that on women, we can, but it cancels each other out, which means that there is no blame for anybody. That means everybody is at fault for their own things. It is not a man.
He got it.
It is not a man. It is not a man.
Everybody's fault.
It is not a lead. Men do not lead in changing women, and women do not lead in changing men. It's an individual effort, and it's based on your character. So this means that you and Fatty, if y'all hold the same premise, you have somebody who is a woman just said we don't want men who are promiscuous. All of these things are based on the individual level. It is no longer, we're not in this time frame of patriarchy where it's up to a man to change. And
but the consensus is women don't care.
Y'all need to figure it out. Y'all better figure it out.
Hold on real quick. Eight sister.
That's actually valid. I mean, the world itself is I mean, bro, you came in this world alone, you gonna die by yourself. It's an individual thing. It don't matter about the rest. It really don't. Like, you could be the only one of your family rich. You could be the oddball, you know? You could be born in a family that's rich and be the only one that turned out poor. It's an individualistic world. It depends on how you handle your everyday situation. It depends on how you move. So what he's saying, I agree with completely. If these kind of women ain't fucking with you, just because she not, don't mean her friend not either. You get what I'm saying? Like just because the whole friend group ain't feeling you, don't mean one of the friends out the friend group don't feel you. You know what I'm saying? So basically, look at everybody as an individual, bro. Don't group nobody into no stereotype. Don't group nobody into, oh, he look like a gangster. He dressed like a gangster, so he probably a gangster. Like, you know, everybody got different swags. Every person got a different feel to them. Every person got a different mind. Every person think differently. Every person do something different. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's an individual thing, bro. Find you a female that you fuck with. Fuck the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? That's facts.
If we went to that world, this is what happens, because y'all try to weaponize it when you commit to that. If we believe in a consensual intercourse world where we do believe in sexual liberation and we're having an equal exchange, who's going to be the first person to break and say, I'm tired of that. I want something else for this?
Who knows? But like, why is that?
No.
Is that like...
Hey, Jazz.
For me, what I'm hearing is like...
Sex is not equal.
Competition.
See?
I guess for me...
Hold on, she said it's not an equal exchange.
It's not an equal exchange because the woman assumes more risk. The woman can get pregnant. The woman is the one who carries the life if she does get pregnant. Most of the time, the women don't even orgasm. That's a huge thing that women say. Men don't know how to fuck. So it's like, if I have sex and lay down with a man, I might not even come. I could get pregnant or worse. So it's not equal for women and for men.
So it's on you then. So now you're accepting the fact that women hold more responsibility because they hold more risk. You still choose poorly and you still make bad decisions. No.
It's not though. Because
yes,
it takes two people to have a relationship.
You gotta let.
Hold on.
You interjected.
Why is there such a competition?
Yeah,
it's not a competition. First of all, we already moved goalposts. Hold on, real quick, Mr. Fantastic.
My bad.
Jazz, you the only person. I just want a quick answer, and I want to hear the brothers' answer, because a lot of times when sisters agreeing with each other, we already know what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna ask again, and real quick
that's how
answer.
We feel about y'all.
I know that's fine. You got to keep doing that, right? Jazz, I'm gonna ask you again. If two people are having consensual sex, who's the first person that's gonna go, I don't want to do this anymore. I want something for this.
Want something what?
Women.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Hold on, quick answer, please. I know I'm trying to get.
I didn't answer. Everybody else start talking.
Answer, please. I know Melon gave her answer. Jazz, who would shut that down? Who would be the first person to say, you know what? I want something for this now. We can't keep doing this.
Okay, I didn't understand it. If you're saying if two people are having casual sex, who will be the first to ask for the like what are we question?
Yes.
For sure, a woman, for sure.
How about you, Love? Who would be the first person to say, what are we? We can't keep doing this.
You don't know your name now?
Now she don't even want to answer the question, bro. That shit is crazy. No, like it literally shows, and you know instantly what category the group of women in, bro. Like you know almost instantly within the first 3 sentences back and forth with the bit, bro. You know exactly what type of female to categorize. I knew when she first opened her mouth based off how she interjected into the man conversation that you know what category to put her in.
So who's the person you just called?
You.
Love. You don't let
Who would be the first person to say we can't keep doing this anymore? I need something for this.
Whoever is the person that values the relationship
gender,
more.
please?
Whoever
What
is the
gender?
person who
Which
values
gender,
the
please?
other person more
Which
is going to be
gender?
the one.
Who is the most bro? What's wrong with her not answering a question? She been doing this shit the whole video.
Which gender, please?
Sometimes it's the man,
Ma'am, love. You gotta stop that.
There
Please
is no
stop doing that.
universal answer.
Yes, there
It
is.
really is. It really is. Even women are telling you. Even the women not agreeing with you.
Men act like women. Y'all got feelings too, right?
That was
we just answered
Baby, we wanted to fuck. We want to fuck. Men want the crush. We want the crush. That's what we want to do off the real. Now, don't get me wrong. Some females be wanting the same thing, but from a majority aspect, bro, most females want relationships off the real, and most men want to crush off the real. Men really don't want the relationships because we want to be promiscuous. We want to be able to fuck you and fuck her and hit her too. We want to be fuck it. We don't want to hit the whole friend group. Fuck it. Y'all can all talk about us about a nigga in the group chat. We don't give a fuck. We hit. We don't care. Most times we don't care. That's why we don't push for the relationship. If it's a man pushing for a relationship, the female always dogging that one. Always. And if you come in with, oh, I want to crush off the world, 9 times 10, you might fail, but sometimes you might hit that one that just want to crush too. But regardless, even if she just want to crush at first, it always can lead up into, oh, what are we? When are we gonna, like, it ain't never just, oh, we gonna crush for a long time and it's that. It's always feeling involved when it's with a female, bro. Which makes sense because females should want relationships. I mean, they should want a man. You know what I'm saying?
Just answer his question. We don't care about women.
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you this. People gonna start.
I've never had that experience. Anytime that
hold on, Jazz, it's not your turn.
Oh, my bad.
Can you just answer the question? Who would be the first person to say, I can't keep doing this. I need something for this.
Whoever has more value.
I didn't ask you, love.
Jazz, what?
Who would be the first person to say, I need something, I can't keep doing this. I need.
Oh, that's what type you is. Oh, okay. She said she owes. Yeah. Hold on, fool. She said, I don't be asking them. They be asking me. So the men you be messing with. Multiple. You said they. So the men we be fucking with. They want to take you serious, but you just trying to get the nut off. Nigga, she's okay. Look, they ain't got that motherfucker Instagram right now, motherfucker. I'll slide in that motherfucker.